Right. Good morning, everyone. Uh, Elsa, I believe, is sweeping on through. So we have the force of nature coming down upon us as we go through our talk this morning. And, I hope you stay dry, but also, kind of like enjoy the power of nature as well. Right. So we're on Karika 10. Right. This is, of course, passages in Pranayama where we discuss the Samkhya Karika. This is a orthodox philosophical system based off of the Vedas. Um, it was designed by the sage Kpila somewhere around 2,500 to 3,500 years ago. And it's very I love it because it's so based in nature, and that is what we'll be really focusing in on today. All right, so let's jump into 10. And it goes something like this: the manifest is caused, non eternal, non pervading, active, manifold, dependent, emergent, conjunct, and subordinate. The unmanifest is just the reverse. All right. So, bunch of words. It's like just a bunch of words. But let's make it simple, okay? And what we can do to make this simple is one to know that, as I kind of explained in the description to this episode, is that nature is the cause of everything else. Now, so you say nature, okay, like what is this nature? What's the source of it? Because it seems to be that nature is kind of like the cause of itself as well. So, we can't have, um, we'll look at our biological design, for instance, right? And of all the creatures and plants and everything else on the earth, right? We're designed because of forces that are imposed upon an organism that then tunes itself in effort to survive to be the way that we are. I always love to contemplate like how our design might be if something in nature were just slightly different. It'd be so fascinating to contemplate, because maybe we would have three legs, or the classical that engineering class that famously students were given the task to give humans a third arm. Where would it be placed? I think it ended up being like the most reasonable place for it to be would be stemming from like the upper back, lower neck area and reaching over the head. I don't know. I don't know. Where would you put a third arm? these are the pressing questions, really. These are the pressing questions. Okay, so if we kind of tick through some of these things. So um, if you are familiar with um, the evolutes in Samkhya philosophy, right, you have nature at the top, right? The kind of the unmanifest, right? The source of all things. And as far as our design goes, it goes immediately to intellect. Right? Now, intellect is based off of nature. Part of me wants to jump into some of the commentary uh, today because it's a little complicated, but also maybe I should avoid some of it. Yesterday, a good friend and I were talking about the educational system, right? It happens to get set up in such a way that it's going to maybe positively affect some people and negatively affect other people. Its design can be just so that it negatively affects certain people, right? Oftentimes people of color or maybe of not of certain religious faiths and so on. So that design ends up, um, again, kind of negatively affecting other people. Now, obviously, this doesn't happen straight up across the board, right? It varies, kind of dependent on the person. But it's set up just so that the path to learning can be very easy for some and not so easy for others. Now, so the evolute, the first evolute that is intellect, is based off of the design of nature. What if the design of nature were different? As I mentioned, right? Maybe our biological form might be different, but maybe also our understanding of nature would be greatly different as well if the design of nature was altered. Right now, so it goes though, if we kind of pass through those evolutes, we have nature at the top that is unmanifest, right? It is the source of or the cause of everything below it. I'm going to say below it because that's just the way the design usually is. Intellect, right, is an effect of and caused the by nature. Ego then would be next, right, for us, right? The ego is a product of the intellect. Right now, the ego causes, right, which is then caused by intellect, which is then caused by nature, right? The effect of the ego are the sense organs, the sense karmendriyas and jnanendriyas, which are the organs of action and the organs of sense perception. Right? And the organs of action would be like speaking and grasping and things like that. And of course, the organs of perception would be, smelling and tasting and all that stuff. It goes even further than that because we get into um, the gross elements and their relationship to our organs of perception, right? How we, we see light, for instance, right? We can feel something that is tactile, that is, of a certain density. So, therefore, our understanding of it as we fit into nature is a product of, right, I guess, the cause of our understanding of an object is based off of our sense organs, right? Okay, so we see this pattern, and of course, it goes in reverse as well, right? The the main the, the main thing with this is that nature sits at the top, right? It is the queen of all things, right? There's chess players out there, right? King's just there to get taken, right? Queen's mobile, agile. Anyway, so there we are. So there we have it. We have this process that unfolds based off of nature, and we can look at it in terms of why do we do the things that we do. This comes up in the other Orthodox schools as well, right? Especially in Patanjali's yoga, where we have a natural unfolding of our behaviors based off of past conditioning. Right? And essentially the same thing happens here in Kpila's design of Samkhya. All right, and let me just pick one of these things apart. Where was the one? Again, stay dry. I guess this is a good example, right? The hurricane's kind of moving through, or the little strands of the hurricane are coming through. Right? We want to stay dry, so we immediately make tools for it, raincoats and umbrellas and things like that. Okay. I swear I had the one that I wanted. All right, let's just go with this one. Okay, again. Okay, it is non-eternal. Okay, so non-eternal. This is, as you might remember, The manifest is caused, right? Non-eternal, non-pervading, active, manifold, dependent, emergent, conjunct, and subordinate, right? It's like these 9 qualities of nature, right? Or things that have been manifest from nature. So here we're going to pick apart the second one, which is non-eternal. It is non-eternal because it is produced from another. For example, a jar is non-eternal because it is produced from a lump of clay. All right. So again, we're just looking at cause and effect. That's all we're looking at is karma. It's not like a very complicated thing that we're really trying to dig ourselves into. Okay. So just remember that nature kind of sitting at top. And for those of us who really practice deep respect for nature, this might give us an even deeper respect for nature. So I suppose today's message is, again, things have its design based on the thing above it, but also, kind of respect the thing that has caused the design, including us. All right, so pick up trash, treat people nice, right? Um, Take care of yourself and your environment. Okay. Well, again, as I said in the description, we're going to work on a little bit of Qigong today. Simple pattern, okay? Take this down a little bit. The arms will be involved. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to sit up tall and we're going to start in a prayer position. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to demonstrate the first one. We interlace the fingers on an exhale. We inhale. The arms reach up, palms face up. Exhale, the hands return to a prayer position. All right? We take a deep inhale here. You can let the hands kind of expand a bit. Exhale, interlace fingers, palms press out. And inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, the hands return to the heart. Inhale, the hands expand a bit. Notice I'm just kind of separating here. I like to imagine, right, some breath moving directly into the heart. All right, so it's a 4 pattern, 2 breath, Qigong movement. Right. So we start here again. Last demo. Inhale, exhale, interlace fingers, palms out. Inhale, arms reach up, palms up. Exhale, hands return to heart. Inhale, let the palms expand a bit. Okay. Sit tall. Remember, if the pattern's a little complicated, run through 10 rounds. Don't worry about it, right? Just kind of fall into it. Right? Don't think. It's our goal. All right, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace fingers, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, palms expand. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, interlace fingers, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, breathe into the heart. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale to heart. Inhale, breathe to the heart. Exhale, palms out. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Rest your hands to lap, to your knees. Be receptive. Set your hands to your belly. Chin down, chest up. Just a minute or two of quiet meditation. Move to an exhale. Deep inhale, shoulders rise. And exhale out through your mouth. Roll those shoulders back and down. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully this set your day right. Remember, be nice to other people, okay? Peace.